Today is a happy day, my friends. Look at this monster of a pepper. Just gnarly looking. So this is a big mustard mama, which is an off variation of the big chocolate mama, or big black mama, I'm sorry. Um, and they all divert originally from the big red mama, which was a creation of Troy Primo. And it's a cross between a Naga Morich and a 7-pot Douglas. But I'm super stoked on this. This is my first mustard pod of this season, so it's a special day. Mustards, super hots are my favorite. Definitely my favorite variety of a super hot, no doubt about it. I love the earthiness. I love just the neutral balance of a mustard pod where, the heat and the flavor just really counteract each other really well. And I enjoy them the most. I like that dirt, kind of gritty, earthy flavor that you get from them. So this pepper was from Lone Star Mastiffs Farms. My man Gary Smith hooked it up, sent me a box, and only mustard pod in the box. So we still got a long way to go, I suppose, before we're getting mustards. I don't know. I haven't gotten one. I haven't gotten any yet, but this is the first real good variety box of super hots that I've gotten this year, and all the pods I've gotten this season so far have been great. I'm just saying, like, most of the boxes I've been able to get, or peppers I've been able to get, have been like one or two varieties. Scorpions, ghosts, reapers, a couple yellow reapers, blah blah blah, whatever. This box got a good amount of peppers in there. What else? It's Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. A little water in there. Dry today. But also you can see it's got that really kind of yellowish gold color on this side, and then a little bit brighter green. So it's just a gnarly configuration. I think this is going to be one hot mustard pepper. It's just a beautiful. Look at all the nooks and crannies, the little crevices, the little pimples and dimples just all over it. I mean, it looks mean. You know what I mean? This pepper right here, this is the one in the schoolyard people were fucking with. Well, also, I did weigh it because Gary told me, he sent me a picture of this pepper when he was putting together my box and said, I'm sending you that big fucker. So I was excited. So it was weighing 12 to 13 grams. I'm going to go with 12 because depending on what side I put the pepper on, so it's weird, But I can actually feel some weight there. All right, enough jabbering. Cheers, my friends. Mmm. Mmm. Gnarly, man. A lot of pepper, man. Got a little soapiness to it. Pretty hot for a mustard variety. So I like to eat my peppers, I just work them. You know, I don't know. It's a big placenta. This is all basically placenta, plus the bite I just took. Yep. One little bite left. And we can burn and talk about it. For the birds. Alright, well, let me think about it for a second. Burns in the jaw, in the gums, little bit straight line down the throat, top of the stomach already. But every time I swallow back that saliva and everything, it just coats the throat and it burns right there. Oh, but now it goes away. Interesting. Like I said earlier in the video, that's one of the, that's for a mustard pod. It's close to about as hot as they get. The big Mama series of peppers average about a million, right at a million. I'd say this is pretty close to that. It's hotter than a ghost pepper, you know. Also, like I said earlier at the very beginning of the video, this pod has a nice even burn to it. You know, I'm not actively eating and chewing and doing all these things, so it feels like maybe the burn is more now than it was after the first bite, but it's really not. The burn has stayed the same the entire time. It was this hot off that first bite. You know what I mean? And the flavor of the pepper didn't outweigh the heat, and the heat is not outweighing the flavor. Lips are burning good. Nose is running per the usual. Still my favorite type of peppers, mustards, you know what I mean? Now, you know it would be cool if we had like a mustard habanero. I think there's golden habaneros, shit like that, but I've had green habaneros, but I'm talking like a mustard variant like that. Is there? I'd have to look that up. Because habanero is my favorite pepper, and it still is. But mustard varieties for super hots just take the cake. So the head burn, the head high is kind of, you know, tapered down, but the overall mouth and throat burn, you know, the gums and everything I was talking about and in the throat, still ramped up pretty good. Stomach's easing up, we should be good. Like I said, it was earthy, it was gritty, soapy, a little soapy, you know. That's the way I describe mustard pods. I don't know how much of that makes sense, but you know, you got to try one to maybe really know. Yeah, burn's pretty much kind of really starting to come down now already. Man, thank you, Gary. Lone Star Mastiffs. I needed a pod burn. It's been a minute. I think it's been a couple weeks, maybe a week and a half. No, I did that 7-pot Primo knot. I think that was over the weekend, right? So I don't know, it's been 4 days or so. But I needed a super hot pepper burn, I needed some new pods, and I needed a mustard, you know? It's weird because there's not a lot of mustards. And I don't know how productive they are on the plant. Or if a lot of growers, you know, don't have them. Now I know a lot of the mustard stem and vary off of generally a chocolate variety, and they can, you know, like this pod, from what I understand, it still isn't very stable, the mustard. So it's possible that a grower grows it for a few seasons and the plant reverts back to a chocolate. I guess that's possible. But you know, even throughout last season before, I don't get a lot of mustard pods. I don't know. They're rare, I guess. I don't know. But they're my favorites. Alright, y'all. That was a big mustard mama. I'm gonna get out of here. This burn's pretty much gone down. trees just, it is fucking windy, dude. This is just fucking ridiculous, I tell you. It wasn't windy all day. I'm not making this shit up, guys. Like, it wasn't windy all day long until right when I got home. It happens all the fucking time. I don't know. I love y'all. Appreciate everybody burning with me. I'll be back later. We'll see y'all.